to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and did away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Stage trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Calm down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, rocking my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. Minds ain't really my game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cave. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you.
Good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature eSports, and a pleasure just to have you live in charge for the countdown to green action. It is presented by Lunatic Designs. Playoffs begin, round of 12. This is about to get busy. It is, you can see it from the screen. Hopefully you can see it from the screen. The WBD Diecast Truck Series here, presented by a Sim 500 eSports Racing Series. It's going to be the last, I'm telling you. Chase starting today, and I'm telling you, the playoffs are just absolutely the best part of racing. They're crowned a NASCAR champion this weekend, and everything else is going to be, right on track. So that's pretty much how we look at it. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. How are you all doing out there? I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Here's what we've got going on tonight. It is going to be your round of 12 playoffs chase. 110 laps, no fast repair, 460 tires total. 2 attempts at a green-white checker here. The track temperature, a blistering 124 degrees here in Hotlanta. It is going to be Hotlanta here live tonight. The 1.5-mile-length track sees a sharp quad oval with a whole bunch of characters, a whole bunch of props, and I'm telling you, this track, I missed this version of this racetrack. I know the Super Speedway has been getting a whole lot of attention, but this is one of those racetracks that just continuously shows up on iRacing, and it's just pretty cool. So, 76 degrees on the air temperature, 45% humidity, partly cloudy skies, a 2-mile-an-hour wind. Atlanta Motor Speedway, the 2008 version here on the iRacing platform. iRacing, the platform for Sim Racing, Sim 500 Truck Series, presented by WBD Diecast. It is the Fall Truck Series, the Sim 500 knocking things out of the park. They have the 2025 series schedule on their website at sim500.com. If you want to check out what they've got going on, Wednesday nights are going to be going to the Xfinity Series here on January 8th. It's going to be a blast to watch. I believe we're going to be a part of that, so we love it. We appreciate it, and there's just a whole bunch more. Alex, thank you for the like out there, sir. Appreciate you. We're going to see everybody get familiar with this racetrack, and we're going to crown a champion here in just a few short weeks as the Sim 500 Series goes to the end of this one. I'm telling you, it's insane. So we have Atlanta Motor Speedway, Darlington, Iowa. We're going to take off the week of Thanksgiving, and then we'll have Homestead Miami Speedway in Chicago land up there as well. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like, sir. Give it a Sim 500 as well. They shared it out there before we went live. Thank you very much to those fine folks out there giving us a big share. Also, make sure you folks are following us on Facebook. We do have a race coming up this Sunday. I know that the championship race for the NASCAR Cup Series is Sunday, but we're also going to be doing a Veterans Day Salute race. It's a cash race, $5 to enter. We do have a bunch of spots available in our Discord, so make sure you check that out and get out there and race with us. I'm going to be racing. We're going to be live from my point of view, but we're going to run picture-in-picture so you can see the overhead view and you can see my point of view as well. It's going to be interesting. I'm trying something different, so it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. It's going to be insane. It's going to be a blast. It's good. It's good. Here's what your points are going to be looking like here as the drivers go qualifying. Cody Johnson, Justin Fuller lead the point standings here in this first round. Hold on. There it is. Mike Kelly, Chad Coleman, Jason Karlavage, Joe Hudson, all with that 2003 mark. Tommy Ryan, Sean Macklin, Nelson Rivera, Tyler Dalton, Bobby Wetzel, and Scott Simley all competing for a championship here. The 12 drivers are going to have to best themselves over the next 5 races, and the rest of the point standings kind of right below it. You see where all the other drivers are still competing. Everything is all about the competition and what these drivers are going to be able to do. I don't know why that's doing that, but you know, I'd. What's going on with the point standings? I don't know. Here we're gonna do. We're just gonna. Let's just do this. We'll talk about your starting grid here in just a moment, as all these drivers get ready to work and get ready to do their thing, and we appreciate everybody doing what they've got going on. I mean, I'm telling you, this is a blast. This is a great series, and the Sim 500 Truck Series has been amazing. So we thank everybody all that much and just everything that they've got going on. Starting grid for today's race. Before we get rolling, Tommy Ryan's going to be your pole sitter. Much love, Budgie. Thank you for being out there, dear. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Discord shout out as well. We're going to see Sean Macklin as your outside pole sitter. Cody Johnson, Jason Karlavage is going to be out there, row number 2. We're going to have Scott Simley and Tyler Dalton there, row number 3. J.P. Phillips, Wesley Donaldson, row number 4. Bentley Glazier, Joe Hudson going to be there, row number 5. J.D. Laird's going to be out there with Sean Anderson in row number 6. Row 7. Back this up here just a little bit. Row 7 going to be Eric Arnold and Chad Coleman, Nelson Rivera, Joe Jattina going to be out there as well. And row 8, row 9 will be Doy Woods, Mike Kelly, Ryan Macklin, Justin Fuller. Row 10, Bobby Wetzel, Jeff Ryan there. And row 11, row 12 will be Kevin Stone and Glenn Campbell. Row 13 is going to be Barry Stevens, Mark Jorgensen Jr., Gabriel Sanchez, Pedro Mojica is going to be out there in row 14. Randy Yoakum, Brian Workman, Doug Sigmund, Mark Schrader, Gerald Livingston, and Gary Wright making up the tail end of the field as all these drivers get ready to rock and roll. Carl Lamage is going to be on board and on point. Good to see you all out there. Thank you to everybody running. I'm telling you, it's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. It's going to be too fast, right? I'm telling you, it's going to be insane. How about it? Let's do it. Green flag. Holy wreck. 31 on the bottom side. 22 taken out. Four drivers leaving pit road. Nelson Rivera. As they're green here. And Brian Workman leaving pit road. Nelson Rivera trying to recollect his thoughts. Gabriel Sanchez as well. Eric Arnold got free on the start of that race. As early issues, no caution, 2 of 110. Here's what happened. 31 just got free. Boy Woods gets a little contact there as they all get rolling. Cody Johnson out front. Cody Johnson, D08. Just ahead, there's the 60 of Carl Lamage, 18 of the 99. Jeff Ryan and Brian Workman coming off pit road. Sean Macklin. As things get settled out here, things are going to fix itself. I do believe the iRacing platform is going to fix itself here. So we'll get an accurate, here it is. There's Doy Woods. The telemetry is all messed up right now because of how iRacing had to do that. John, thank you very much for the like out there, sir. So we're waiting for there's Sean Macklin. He leads right here technically. So I was waiting for iRacing to fix itself there because drivers wrecked there before the start-finish line Double the iRacing scoring was all jacked up there. So everything's fixed. Now, Sean Macklin is your race leader. Cody Johnson's going to be in second. On the bottom side, Tommy Ryan looking at the outside lane. Smooth part of the racetrack is going to be in that second and third lane. A lot of bumps on the interior of this racetrack. Turn 1, turn 2, bump out of turn 2, bump out of turn 4. We'll see drivers work where they can. Tyler Dalton up on the outside lane. A lot of character on this truck. You take a look, 18 and the 08, the 19 into the quad oval section. They get into turn 1. We'll see the 19 still trying to crest forward. Outside lane, productive right now. 18 will give up the outside lane. A little free there, looked like, for the 18. He's good to go. Here's what it is. Steadicam action coming at you. The sounds of iRacing. 5 of 110. Tyler Dalton out front, big hype for the Budgie Bird. She says, let's go out there. Thank you to Complete Motorsports for the big share out there as well. I appreciate you. Sim 500 eSports Racing Truck Series on the share. Alex, much love. Thank you to everybody for being out there. We appreciate you all very much. And of course, and always, we can't thank you enough for being out there on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I was live on TikTok last night. I'm going to work on going live on TikTok every stream. But I definitely want to make sure that when I go live on TikTok, I'm going live through OBS because I think you'll be able to see a lot more, and I like having the same production on everything we do. We're going to see Bentley Glazier to the outside. Glazier up 8 spots early here. 19 down on the bottom side. Big toe out of the corner. It's good as the 25 goes to the lead. Tommy Ryan's going to be off 4. And JP Phillips on the bottom side of the racetrack. Tommy Ryan, JD Laird's going to be out there as well. 46 up 4. Wesley Donaldson shaking a bank out into the front straightaway. A lot of bumps to be handled. Here's what it looks like. Runner out for the 91. Running a little bit higher. Tommy Ryan. We'll see the 46 on the outside lane just ahead. This is on board Wesley Donaldson. Got to refresh Trading Paints there for a moment. Do apologize about that. Not Trading Paints, but SDK. SDK has been working a lot better for me, but I did have to just reload because the points weren't going away there at the end. Wesley Donaldson down on the bottom side of the racetrack, right where he started. Carl Evans is going to be off 5 from the start of the race. And Sibley's going to be right behind him. Got Sibley in the 12th. Some energy effort into this race line. Ravage is going to be right behind again. Opportunity not good for every one of these drivers. We continue to go to work. Going to be able to run about, I believe, 48 to 52 laps. That's pretty much what you get out of the mile and a half tracks. Glazier is going to be up 8 spots and trying to crest forward. First driver off the lead lap's going to be Brian Workman. He is looking Nelson Rivera out of turn 2. We'll see the rear bumper. Now the rear bumper for Nelson here. 33rd for him. Going to play catch up. He's going to have a lot to happen here. He's going to have to have a lot happen as he pushes out on the race line. See if he's going to be able to catch a break here. A lot of the drivers, you're going to see him blank out for just a moment. And that is because I'm reloading the paint scheme. Bentley looking forward. Bentley Glazier with 25, giving himself a good presence here out front. A 1 second lead over J.P. Phillips. We'll talk about it. We'll look at, Bentley headed out there a little bit. JP in the 20. I think the field for tonight's race is going to be about 3.2K. It is a top split kind of night. And we like to see it. Best time on the racetrack so far, 31.914. And that'll be, I do believe, by Jeff Ryan. Looking through the field right now. Let me double check. Jeff Ryan back here, 31.914 for the number 3 truck. As he tries to tow back in, 17.24 on the iRating for that driver. But towards the back, not something you would that we normally see out of that. But hey, all the cool things do happen. Glazier is your race leader. He's got a great advantage currently. He's a 1.13 second lead. Driver over the wall back here. Woods coming back around. He is working hard for the money. As they all continue to press forward. It is green flag racing here at hot Atlanta. I'm telling you, this track is absolutely beautiful. Sean Anderson, the 7200 rated driver, 72.38. It's a little elite action. 14 of Jantina to the inside. Joey able to go down a little around some of the stuff that happened ahead of him early. Chad Coleman in the 38, still pushing forward. Debbie's lead the top 4. Sean Macklin, first Toyota. First forward is going to be Joe Hudson. He's going to be right there in that number 4-9. 4-9, runner the champion. Oh, baby. Matt Crafton, look. What is the champion paint scheme now? Well, let me look. Ben Rhodes, sorry, Ben Rhodes. He was last year's. Grant Enfinger, that's who I was thinking of. I knew it's somebody I knew. Grant Enfinger. But Ben Rhodes last year's champion. We're going to see who's going to be the new champion on Friday. We have the Xfinity Series Championship on Saturday. J.P. Phillips trying to close in that 1.13 second lead to Bentley Glazier, who has a little bit of lap traffic to the outside. That's the 6'5" of Gabriel Sanchez. 16 giggity on that number. Thank you, Roger. Bentley Glazier working. Hopefully Twitch is keeping up because our system is a little bit more beefy now. JD's going to be all the way to 3rd here. Sean Macklin off too. Again, that Toyota still working. There's a 60th to the outside. Tyler Dalton and then Chevy on the bottom side. And Ford's trying to crest their way in. There's Chad Coleman in the whole side. Ford F-150. Up on the outside near the wall. Keep trying to keep this thing. These trucks are, if you're watching those of these trucks, and this might be something we have to go on a gearbox view. Outside lane a little bit more smooth. But watch that 12 truck. Watch the nose of Scott Simley there. This bounces. 91 will slide up here. They drop it to the corner. A whole lot of character on the back bumper. Through the back bumper, and the splitter just bouncing off the ground right behind Scott Simley. A lot of drag can happen on these trucks, and you can feel it as they drive around. It's a good night for racing here as we're 20 laps into this one, 21 being completed. J.P. Phillips trying to close in. Bentley Glazier with 8 spots. Sean Macklin again there. Biggest move of the race. Pedro Mojica is going to be up 11 spots as the 5-8 works to the inside of the 44. Glenn Campbell to the outside. Campbell with a trans service, 44. Chevy. That Chevrolet looking good. Gentina up 1. He's driving a Ford as well. The Sim 500 paint scheme going on for that little livery action. Hold your butt, says the Budgie Barrel. That's exactly right. What you should do. Hold on to it. Wesley Donaldson. Go through the back of the field, see what drivers are doing. Gabriel Sanchez. First driver a lap down. Nelson Rivera just ahead, 32.4 second difference. And right now the drivers run at 32 ones. And you can see the leaders closing in. Nelson Rivera, not a driver you would normally see back here. And barring a caution, would need to be the lucky dog. Doy Woods, 13 seconds ahead right now. 19 seconds off of your race leader. Here's what it looks like now as Gary Wright is the driver. He's going to be tracking down 3 seconds ahead, 3.1 seconds ahead. Gary Wright, 671 of the iRating. One of the lowest iRatings out there, but a very clean racer. Does a great job of just trying to keep this one true and honest. Up 4 spots here is Eric Arnold at a 31. Just had a bad start to the race. He's closed in. Some of that gap, it's still a 15-second difference here for that driver as we continue to run. 24 of 110. Straight bot is working again, so we pretty much have everything working. I do believe we have the chat working correctly. We pretty much everything working the way it's supposed to. As I look ahead, look behind, do all the things I need to do. It is my birthday month. If you're in our Discord, you can help support what the causes that I'm trying to do this month for my birthday. We'll have a birthday stream sometime the week of Thanksgiving for my birthday. We usually try to do a night of just having fun. You know what I mean? So that's what we'll do. We'll have a cause. We'll do something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. Yeah. Thank you, Budgie. Yeah, make sure you join our Discord. You can find our Discord link on our Facebook page. You can find it in the About Me section here and on Twitch as well. You can also click the link in chat on Twitch if you're out there. If you're out there on YouTube, well, there it is. What I need to do is I need to set up that command that it happens. Maybe take the Discord command out of the Stream Elements or Streamlabs or whatever it is and just put it on StreamerBot and have it in the chat. Put the message into chat on both platforms. It'd be kind of cool. JP Phillips, your race leader. Bentley Glazier back to second. Sean Macklin's going to be back up to third. Fred Press back forward. Cody Johnson and the 7,700 rated drivers still continuing to look on the longer race pace. Cody continuously raids us over after every Sim 500 broadcast, which we appreciate. Oh, caution. Caution comes out here. Take a look and see what happened. Sean Anderson involved. Sean just drove to the bottom side of the racetrack and stopped. That's all he did. I think he had any kind of issue there. Let's see. Barry Stevens had an issue. 78. Ooh, got turned by the 30. Barry holds on to his brakes there. It's so hard to hold on to your brakes on that banking. Great job. Good recovery. You blame Penguin. It's always Penguin's fault. Absolutely, sir. Good to see you out there, my friend. Much love to you. Penguin's fault, folks. Nelson Rivera gets the benefit here. We'll be able to come to pit road and see what he's got. They're going to be able to take tires and fuel. That's objectivity of this one. It ran green to that point. Brian Macklin and the 30 truck, the driver who got into the back of the 78, coming to pit road. Oh, Penguin's fault. Thank you to Sim 500. Thank you to WBD Diecast. If you want to check out what WBD Diecast does, well, the best way to do it, go to sim500.com, register for the league, get out here and race. You're going to be able to race for a custom diecast of one of your liveries on the blessed simulator that we have. Them 500 will be back tomorrow, too. We're going to have the GT3 Series, a little road action, which we absolutely love and appreciate. It's one of the best things about doing what I do here is having the opportunity to get out here, call different styles of racing. We're going to run Circuit of the Americas tomorrow for 30 minutes. That should, that'll go live right about this time tomorrow, so about 24 hours from now. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you to Complete Motorsports. Thank you to, of course, YouTube. Thank you to Twitch. Race leader, Joe Hudson. 74, Brian Wertman will be looking for a free pass here. Not a bad time to try to take it. Hopefully be able to maximize. He needs maximum effort, which is a good thing. 49, your race leader, Gabriel Sanchez, coming up pit road. Doug Sigmund's going to be coming to pit road as well one more time. See how Nelson Rivera's truck looks. John Anderson looks to be parked on pit road. Why they got to race so late? It's your bet. Tomorrow, the GT3 Series, so it only lasts 30 minutes. Their race goes live at 8. They have basically the qual and basically by 8:10 to 8:15, depending on the size of the track and qualifying. They are green flag racing, and this session only lasts 30 minutes. It's a timed race, not a lapped race. These guys, with 110 laps, it usually goes pretty fast too. So this series runs fast. These drivers do a great job of having a green flag run. So Joe Hudson, I'd be thinking about pit road here. I do believe he is. Hopefully he doesn't get a black flag here. Cody Johnson back to 6th. So JP Phillips will cycle to the lead here. Brian Workman will take the free pass. Lights will be off on the pace car this time by JP. We'll see Bentley is outside of the restart. Sean Macklin, Tommy Ryan, Jason Karlavich, and it'll be Jack Coleman. Have a little drop back there, 25, little Blake. How's the stream look out there? Does it look okay? Does it look like somebody semi-professional is doing any part of this? Yeah. I got to mention it now once per stream since we're getting down to the point. You guys see the rotating banner right there for all of our sponsors, which I absolutely appreciate. Chop Shop Racing Series, chopshopracing.net. You want to check them out. You're on mobile. Hey, it probably doesn't look that great. Mandarin Racing. He's my first follower, first subscriber, first person to ever put money on my. In my pocket. Cino Carpets, legendary, is going to be with me through 2025. So is Lunatic Designs, 757-536-5155. We want to make sure we mention Spicy and Dark Horizon Fishing. He's an absolute legend. I'm getting ready to have a chance to go see him and meet him. Love all those sponsors. We do. We love all of our sponsors and all of our affiliates. Lunatic Designs, of course, right there. Kigo the Lunatic through the lineup. Now, we are going to be looking for our newest sponsors coming up, and that will be for our 2025. If you want to be it's first come, first serve. It's $300 for the entire year. If you want to be a part of that, you can message me on social media. You can also give me a call, or you could message me on Discord. Either way, no matter how you look at it, you can do that, and you can get out there and have some fun. Budgie, hit the merch. See if the merch thing's working. I think I fixed that. 20 Phillips, Bentley Glazier, Sean Macklin, Tommy Ryan, Cody Johnson's going to be your top 5. Down the back straightaway, a good green flag run there to the toward the beginning portion of that. We'll see how this one will fan out. The race pace is huge on momentum. But this track has a tendency to bring out the best in everybody. Yep, there it is. Oh, we got double the messages. We're going to have to disable that. Probably even stream elements once. We'll disable that one. You can go buy me a teddy bear, and if you rack in iRacing, you can squeeze it. You can be your little stress bear. Buy yourself a signature eSports pillow. Give it pink eye. I said it. It's funny. Net positive on everything. All right, I'm going to the chat bot. We're gonna disable the merch chat. The merch one. The merch. Bam. There it is. It is disabled. Oh, stream elements, but it's good for the. Look at everybody out there watching. I appreciate you. I like the Streamlabs version, and it looks better. It looks a little bit more clean. Thank you very much. We're going to be on there for one. Thank you to Justin Brown for becoming a warrior out there on our YouTube channel. You can consider becoming a warrior, and you get access to a couple of different videos out there that people don't get to see, including my OBS tutorial. The new one will be coming out because I've changed so much and I've done a lot more. We're going to make a new OBS tutorial video. It'll be the iRacing and OBS broadcasting tutorial, and all that I do to help set things up, to get things rolling, similarly to what I did before. So it'll be a long form video, and it will go step by step on what I do between OBS to SDK to my intros to mic settings, everything. It is going to be a long video, and I'm going to record it, and we'll edit it. We'll edit out some of the portions. We'll do the best part that we can when it comes to editing, but I want it to be step by step so everybody can get the benefit out of it. We'll leave it on public for a little bit, and then we'll make that part of it. But members get access to it early as soon as it's released. So that's something we're working on. It's also going to be part of the podcast as well. Podcasts are going to be coming out earlier for our members on YouTube, and then it'll go live everywhere else. I want to make sure that they have a benefit there for being a member. Really figure out how to do something for Twitch. Maybe we have to do a Patreon. Maybe we get Penguin to do an OF or something. I don't know. JP Phillips, Bentley Glazier, Cody Johnson's going to be the top 3. JD's back to 4th. Biggest move of the race, Jeff Ryan up 14. I take that back. Pedro Mojica is going to be up 16 spots here. He is the 12th, the 6770 I-rated driver. Ready to go. We will adjust the way things look as well for next week. The one thing I didn't do is highlight the playoff drivers, so I will make sure to do that in the next stream for the next race that they're going to be in here for this Sim 500 Truck Series. WBD Diecast All Truck Series has absolutely been phenomenal. Wesley Allison off 6 from the start of the race, putting it up. I mean, 20's a 20. I mean, all seriously, just playfulness there, folks. Would never, ever. Ooh, 60. Little tight to the 19. Jason able to clear. Gonna be fine, keeping it straight down on the bottom side. 91 roll it. 91 clears on the outside. Will the 16 slide up? 60 will slide over. Gonna get put 3 wide here. Right behind the 60. Justin Fuller up on the outside lane. Home mobile. We appreciate it. We do. Let's see where the battles are. According to iRacing, it's going to be the 99 to the 19. 38 is going to be there with the 3 on the outside as well. Ronald Dalton closing it on the outside lane. Big run out of the next straightaway, 43 and 110. Tommy Ryan looking to the inside as well. Tommy back into the 99. Seeing good momentum. He's got the 91 to the outside. Chad Coleman clears by a moment, and then the 3 battles back. Outside lane can dominate here. Oh, you don't like it. You don't like it a lot. Big shout out to my good friend Penguin out there. That is the guy behind the scenes of the legendary Charizard in my office. And if you have not seen my Charizard, well, you're missing. You're missing out. Atlanta. He's the 91, the 5-1 of Justin Fuller right there in the middle of your screen. Let's go a little closer. He keeps peeking to that middle lane. Let's see if he tries to take it to the outside 3 wide here. 3. Trying to close in. 5-1 to the back bumper to the 3. Big shove down to the back straightaway. 51 of Fuller. Gives him a shove enough to have him break into the corner. 5-1 with a big run to the 91. 19 closing down that bottom side lane. JP Phillips out front. We'll see the 25 there. Thank you for the shout out for Penguin. Much love to Penguin. He is a legend. He really is. Does some OTR. He used to do some OTR streaming and did some GTA stuff with me. We gamed together. We've had some fun. Similar to Spicy and Skulky and all the people of I consider close friends out there in the real world. I've gotten the chance to meet Penguin though. I need to go meet Becky though. We have to go meet Nate. But I'm gonna meet Spicy sooner than Spicy's the next person on my list. It's Dark Horizon Fishing. He is on my list. We continue to look. That means I'm going to be in Virginia soon. Soon enough. After Jess's stuff is all taken care of. After we get everything all squared away. And put everything back together for everything we have right now. We're going to be having some fun. Jeff Ryan. There's Mojica on the inside. Mojica has Carl Avish behind him. Carl Avish is going to be right in that slipstream. 3 doing a great job of defending here. Up 9 spots for Jeff Ryan. Pedro in the 5-8 working. Jorgensen Jr. back here to the 88. Checking on Nelson Rivera here. 22 battles back on the outside. Eric Arnold on the inside. These two almost taken out of the race early into this one. That's another thing we got to do. We got to make sure that we Penguin. We're going to have to get back in. I've been playing both of them. Just kind of trucking around. I've met some really, really nice people on an RP server for GTA 5 on Optimal. I've really enjoyed also playing on Distant Horizons RP. It's really cool. So Virginia is pretty awesome. I'm excited to get down there. One thing that we do plan on doing is we plan on being at either TwitchCon or Gamescom this year. That is something that Jess and I are planning on doing, and we're planning on a NASCAR race. It will either be Kansas or it will either be Worldwide Technology Raceway. That will be one of the races we're gonna hit to. Brian Workman coming to pit road. He's gonna be the first taker here. He was he took the wave around, so he's here for fuel and tires. He's gonna be just a little bit shy. 50 laps is pretty much what they had. Again, they had a caution, so. When the caution laps came out, that's where they've been. So those are our plans for 2025, and we will make sure that our schedule is according to what we need to do, and we will try to coordinate with as many people as possible to be able to meet and say hello and do what we can. We just want to make sure that we don't do too much. I want you folks to meet me and realize I sound the same way. That's Penguin. I think Penguin might say. I don't know. 52 of 110. JP Phillips still out front. Glazier sees Cody Johnson to the back bumper. These drivers trying to salvage and save. BJD. If he was trying to break up the draft there or just trying to drop into the corner. 08 drops it into the bottom side. JP Phillips rolling forward. A lot happening. JP Phillips won at Talladega, so the 20 looking to go back to back here. Cody Johnson has 2 wins on this series. He does 7 starts. I'm sorry. He counted 12 starts. 13. This would be the 13th, I believe. And technically week 14, the 13th race. 2 wins for Cody Johnson. 7 top 5s, 8 top 10s. Justin Fuller with 2 wins as well, matching with 5 top 5s and 5 top 10s. Karlovich is going to be 5. Has a win, 5 top 5s and 7 top 10s. Chad Coleman has a win, 4 top 5s and 7 top 10s. The points just kind of stack up through there. The only other driver with a win in this series that is in the playoffs is going to be Joe Hudson. JP Phillips has a win. Or Phillips is out front, so yeah, he has a win. He is not in the playoffs. Cody Johnson, first driver in the playoffs, has that 2 spot locked in right now. Bentley Glazier, 32.75, still pushing forward here. Trying to salvage and manage. JD behind the OG of the Sim 500 crew. Sees the 12 rolling. Thank you to everybody out there watching. I appreciate you all very much. Cody Johnson, 57 of 110. I'm going to take a hydrate break and be right back. It's about halfway through this race, and it's over halfway through this race, and it's already interesting. Let's see what Brian Workman's going to be able to do here with a little bit newer tire. It's going to be a lap down. Joe Hudson, one of the drivers he is trying to track down right now. It's still not exciting. Here it is. It's a 2 wide into 3 and 4. See Chad Coleman trying to work it. had a little bit of an issue there connecting, so we'll take a look at what just happened there as we get ready to go back to green flag racing. As the second caution comes out, we're back at it. Johnson, your race leader. Everybody came to pit road. Everybody should be good. And Tommy Ryan had an issue earlier. Let's go back and see what happened. Jeff Ryan had an issue. Jeff Ryan on the bottom side of the racetrack. We'll take a look. We saw that battle heating up there for a little bit. And again, apologies about trying to connect there. Here's what happened. 44 was there on the inside. Comes up. It's in the left rear of the three. Three's a little bit freed up. Down on the bottom side of the racetrack. 44 on the wall. Three on the bottom side. And that'll be it. Green Campbell, Cody Johnson out front. JP Phillips, Wesley Donaldson, full scent on the outside. The drivers are not worried about fuel anymore, so they're going to be sent. Bentley having a little bit of blink there for the 25. He looks fine though. 38 rolling. Get apologies once again to the league. Just trying to connect the mic back. The mic had a brain fart there for a moment. Literally, you can buy the most expensive microphone in the world, and sometimes when you have the new setup, because that's what I did, folks. I redid the entire setup, and this setup is it's a little bit more clean. Everything is a little bit more organized, but you know, I'm still learning where things are and how things are supposed to be working. Right now, it's kind of been that way. Wesley Donaldson ran the fastest lap of the race at 31.60. JD having an issue. Bottom side of the racetrack, caution comes out. Oh, baby. Still spinning across a bunch of drivers there. Oh, it was Jorgensen. He caught air. JD was up on the high side. We're gonna go far chase because this is this makes more sense to be here. Ooh, comes out, just gets into him. JD hits the grass. Ooh, so many near misses there. JD is lucky to be moving. There's a lot of drivers that are very lucky to have missed that. They're slowing down right there. Hold on, we gotta go. Bobby. He's fine. Ryan Macklin right here. Ooh, that truck's coming. Eric Arnold. Glenn Campbell right here. Oh, baby. 44 wrapped up in that first one. We'll go back to it in just a moment. Jorgensen Jr. on pit road. Gary Wright will be on pit road. Jatina's going to be on pit road. Sigmund coming in as well. JD and Jeff Ryan, both drivers coming to pit road. Sheesh. Boy, howdy. I do want to go back one more time. We have JD right here. We'll go back to when it came to him going on and off track. This will give a chance for the opportunity for the clip. Let's do this. Let's back up here. It's just a good run. Just getting things rolling, right? Green 4, running the third lane. What's the scene here? 88, corner out, just following the 60. Catches air right there. And then look at all these near misses. Woo, baby. That's exactly it right there. Save of the day. And missed a ton of trucks. Jeff Ryan leaving pit road is going to be the last driver on the lead lap. Seeing if it works correctly. Supposed to. Did not work. Let's fix that. Hey, you know what? This is good testing time. Jeff coming back to pit road. Cody Johnson there. I wanted to make sure that it was good to go. Hold on real quick. Create clip. Oh, that's why. Everybody. The clip showed up in Discord, but it didn't show up in chat, so we'll share it out there for everybody. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it. It'll work now, so everybody knows. Thank everybody very much for being the coolest cucumber ever. Thank you to everybody for being out there watching across the platforms. Thank you again to everybody who has put the time and energy in to help continue to grow this platform. We continue to try to give you more and more ways to be the coolest, right? That's the way I see it. Drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hopefully you're all ready. Let's do it. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Let's do it again. Green flag. Cody Johnson with a good lead here. Oh, 08, 91, 20. 25 of Glazier to the outside. Glazier has the momentum here. Kenny Carey, 71 of 110. Just under 40 laps to go here in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hard-working racetrack. Momentum on the side of the 08 Wesley Donaldson. Looking to capitalize. Trying to get a top 3 night. Wants the win. A 10th to the good now is Johnson. Try to maximize points. Try to maximize everything he's got going on. 25 back to third. There's the 20 of JP Phillips. Sean Macklin holds on to the top 5 spot. Drivers backing up their corner right now is kind of the way you have to look at this one. The next Wednesday night series for the Sim 500 is going to be the Sim 500 Xfinity Series, and I do believe they made an announcement about who they're going to have as their primary sponsor in 2025. For the Xfinity Series, which is going to be starting January 8th. We'll double check on that real quick. They do have the Complete Motorsports Tour Cars Tour, on Sunday. We do have the Midnight Thunder Series that has been running on Fridays, but I think we do believe they don't have the next series picked up for that yet. The LaRue GT3 Series on Thursdays, which we cover. WBD Diecast Truck Series on Wednesdays. They have the NC811.org Cup Series on Monday nights, and then Tuesday the Team VRS Super Late Model Series. I like it. Double it in, double it out. Full send. Shake it all about. Do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Let's see. sponsor. Starting Wednesday, January 8th, 2025, the Sim 500 Xfinity Series will be the Wednesday nights broadcasted right here on yours truly. The Sim 500 Truck Series will follow the Xfinity Series on Wednesday nights, keeping its traditional night following the series end. Goat Racing Diecast has come on board as the series sponsor, and will be awarding an exciting prize for this year's champion in 2025. Make sure that if you aren't interested, you have to go to sim500.com to be able to register for this series. And I'm telling you, I'm glad to have an Xfinity Series. We all know that I love the Xfinity Series cars. I love the B car. I love it because it is a driver's car. These trucks are amazing and they feel great. I love the model that they changed to. But there's nothing like being freer than anything else. Crazy things can happen to the Xfinity cars. I do love it. So I'm thrilled and excited to be able to be a part of that, and we appreciate Sim 500 and Joey Jantina for reaching out to me and talking to me about it. I appreciate it more than they could ever know. Thank you to, of course, everybody who has given us the opportunity to continue to grow. Speaking of Joey, we're going to check in on with him back here. He's off 5 from the start of the race. JD's just behind him. JD just trying to salvage and manage here. Looks fine. Maybe came in, saw about 5 seconds of extra damage to be looked at, and seems to be fine. Tommy Ryan on the bottom side of the racetrack looked free there. Tommy battling back forward, has to get back up to speed. It looked like he just maybe have gotten free there. Right here, just kind of follow along with what Tommy was doing here. 30 to the inside, Tommy back straight away. Looked fine there. Just trying to watch what's going on here. I wanted to kind of check here. Got a sneezer. Just corner out with the 8 up there. So we're getting to that lap where he had an issue. So I just wanted to check. I don't see any more issues going on right now. Got a little free. He's able to save it. So there you go. That's what happened. All right. Now we check on it. Now we're good. 99 has the 96. It's Gerald Livingston down there. Good to see Gerald putting on a show. Doing everything he can. Cody Johnson, a 4/10 of a second lead over Wesley Donaldson. JP Phillips is going to be up 4. Sean Macklin off 2. Biggest mover of the race right now. Pedro Mojica. 18 spots. He is in 10th right now. We'd like to see it. Mike Kelly, going to be a positive 9 spots gained. Mike Kelly getting out here competing for a championship. Doing everything he can to give himself a little bit more advantage. Try to push forward. Scott Simley's the driver just ahead of him, but on the bottom side of the racetrack, you see Bentley Glazer. Getting Glazer down to the... It's been up and down this top 10. He's led some laps, but right now Johnson, your race leader as we tick away lap 84. Johnson, Donaldson, JP Phillips, Sean Macklin, Justin Fuller is going to be in the top 5. 15 spots gained for Fuller as they continue to work. The front straightaway continues to be busy. This field is stretched out. 31 drivers on the lead lap. Jeff Ryan, the last driver, given a lap 68. 20 seconds of damage repaired when he did. The truck looks a little shaken up right now. Johnson still resting out. Will be 25 laps to go this next time by. Jeff Ryan got free on corner exit coming to pit road. Here's what happened. Ooh, hit hard. 78 back there. He just got free. Or if his truck just was not fully healed there. Yeah, oh, hits the wall. Ooh, and 78 flies right on by. It'll be Barry Stevens. He'll give one of the spots back. Jeff jumping to his pit stall. WBD Diecast giving you your fall truck series here. Making us some 500. And of course, thank you to LaRue. Thank you to all of the partners and affiliates out there when it comes to it. Captain eSports Network. I want to give some love to the captain. I hear that they are quite possibly doing some things on their end. So we do appreciate them. NC811.org. Thank you to WBD Diecast Trans Service. Traditional excellence out there. Team VRS, Complete Motorsports LaRue. We do graphics and designs, of course. And always Go Racing Diecast and the Sim 500 crew. And then myself over here, Signature Esports. I appreciate them putting all the time and energy out there, giving us all the coolness that it is the way of the night. How's everybody doing? Johnson, Donaldson, Macklin's going to be your top three. JP Phillips back and forth here. And Justin Fuller working. Eric Arnold having an issue. I'm not quite sure where it happened. Right here, maybe with Gary Wright. Oh, yeah, 31. Eric Arnold right here. Let's take a look. I think he just got free in the middle lane. He did. Free in that second lane, and it just snaps on him. Oh. Moves down to the bottom side of the racetrack. The left front tore up. He's smoking other boys from. I thought I saw smoke on the coming out of 3 and 4 there, but I missed the incident that showed up. It's a hard lick. 08, Donaldson's going to be in close. Sean Macklin. Save it a little bit of the run to the end. 19 laps to go. JP Phillips up on the high side. Third lane running. This racetrack has very much become multi-groove. Mike Kelly upset, still working. Bobby Wetzel, we can see that back here as well. Where'd you go, Bobby? I just saw you. There you are. There's your name. 10 spots gain for the number 9. Bobby's the driver I'm rooting for, just so you know. I like Bobby. I like his truck. It's like one of my favorite oranges that you'll see. Let's go all the way to the end. .38 of Chad Coleman up 7. Pedro Mojica right behind him up 20. Corner out. 17 to go. Pedro started 28th, is sitting in the 8th spot. Dashboard for the driver. His drivers Never really touched that 145 mark. Sean Macklin gets around Wesley Donaldson up here for that second spot. Now Sean Macklin going to drop into the corner. Macklin 151 out of the corner. We'll see if he has saved any tire to be able to try to catch Cody Johnson with clean air. He's knocking. Run second lane, Diamonds the corner out. Drive off on the bottom side. The second, we'll see Johnson trying to extend him. 0.8 of a second lead. Justin Fuller on the bottom side in fifth. Trying to clear the 20 of J.P. Phillips. Phillips free right there. The little wiggle out of the 5-1-2 as he tried to correct for what the 20 was having going on there. 15 laps to go. Got Simley off one from the start of the race. He's done a phenomenal job of keeping that Toyota there. Inside the top five with 2 Toyotas and 3 Chevys. Matt Coleman just outside the top 5. First Ford in the field right now. Back to Nelson Rivera, who had a great rebound tonight. Even though he's off one from the start of the race, he was dead dang old last at one point and has continued to tick away some laps and tick away some of the lap times. Nelson 16. Mark Jorgensen Jr. up 9. Kevin Stone's going to be up 5. Tommy Ryder, the 99, up 18 from the start of the race. He's still ripping the outside wall. 14 laps to go. Cody Johnson on Macklin. Wesley Donaldson just behind. Truck seems bogged down back here as J.P. Phillips will see Scott Simley to the inside. Toyota's going at it. And here comes Chad Coleman. Bottom side of the race line. Mike Kelly almost cresting the top 10 here. Down the back straightaway, big run on Glazier. 2 will back up his corner. Will search to the outside on corner exit. 2 might be able to cross over here. A little bit of extra momentum, able to miss the wall there, but very close. You saw inches away for the 2. Right now, a big cluster of trucks just ahead. 22 spots gained for Mojica. Mojica freed up just a little bit there. Chad Coleman clears for the top 5. Justin Fuller up 16. Wesley Donaldson just ahead. A full second to gap now between them and Chad Coleman. And just ahead, 1.1 second deficit for 11 laps. Can anybody close it back in? 11 laps to go here for the WBD Diecast playoff race round of 12. The chase is on for a championship for the Sim 500 eSports Racing League. And this series has been an absolute blast to call. Ten to go there, folks. Check in through your field. We'll see how Chad Coleman and Justin Fuller are looking. Fuller drops back to 5th. Chad Coleman searching for Wesley Donaldson with 10 laps to go. There's a 3-second deficit between he and the leader. And out of the corner, needs every bump he can get. Simley on the inside of the 5-1. Toyotas bound together right now as these drivers continue to go to work. Nine to go for Cody Johnson as he comes around 3 and 4, a 1.2 second deficit between he and Sean Macklin. A little bit of lap traffic just ahead. As that might be Barry Stevens. It is going to be a couple of laps down, but he is fine. Looking to go a third. lap down as Cody Johnson shares a 1.2 second deficit. Wesley Donaldson ripping the wall down here at Atlanta. Hot Atlanta has been everything you can ask for. Spicy track temperatures. Oh, and now a little bit happening on the back here. Tyler Dalton on the bottom side. Everybody keeping it straight. 5.8, 19, getting back up to speed. The 58 had an issue. And they all just went kaplooey. Here's what happened. Actually, I take that back. That's not what happened. This is what happened. No, it's not. I lied. We're going to back this up just a moment here. We'll get back to the front of this race in just a moment. Pedro Mojica looks like he just got tight out of the... he got free there and then hits the wall. And the 25 and the 19 trying to go around to avoid. And they missed it, so that happens. Cody Johnson. Sean Macklin, I thought maybe a caution was going to come out. Able to keep it off of the racing surface. Johnson, 1.4 second lead over Sean Macklin. Wesley Donaldson's going to be in third. Chad Coleman, solid as Simley tries to go around to the bottom side. Ford trying to keep the top five alive. As you see the 78 just ahead. Coleman down to the door of the 12. 5 laps to go. 3 wide into the middle of the corner. Jason to the 60 down on the bottom side. He's had solid performances week after week. And right now, these tires have got to be shot on all of these drivers. You see them just getting squirrely and working around. They're on a or a nice edge right now when it comes to the speed of these trucks. You can see how much that rear end steps out for Jason in the 60 here. Coleman dropping into the bottom side. 60 ripping the wall. Look at that. Down the back straightaway they go. Trying to clear the 12 of Scott Simley. 3 laps to go. Wesley Donaldson just ahead of the 12. You see the character change here. This is the wall tap for the 60. Chad Coleman stays out of the back bumper. Will have a big run here. Will he be able to do anything with it? That's the other question. Coleman drops into the turn. Trying to keep that top 5 hope alive. Chad Coleman, a 1.5 second deficit here. Wesley Donaldson, Coleman and Karlavich, they're side by side. 2 laps to go. As the 60 tries to flirt with the wall. Being a little bit dangerous here as the 38 drops in. Mike Kelly up 11, biggest move of the race now. Mark Jorgensen Jr. up 17 spots. He's inside the top 10. Cody Johnson coming around 3 and 4. We'll see it done. You'll get it. White flag waves. Final lap here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Atlanta showing up in droves. Sean Macklin having a top 3, 9, top 2 as the 12 tries to work on the 91 here on the back straightaway. 12 to the drive line. 91 free. They come around. The battle for third is on. Cody Johnson out of the final 2 turns. He'll come home and he'll win it. And one of the coolest tracks you're going to be able to be at. Atlanta. First win of the round of 12. And the chase starts there. Sean Macklin finishes second. Scott Simley looks like he finished third. As Wesley Donaldson will finish fourth. Karlavich is going to be in fifth. Chad Coleman in sixth. And every bit of the opportunity showed up for the 08. Johnson's going to celebrate here, and as he does, we'll make sure that we again thank WBD Diecast and all of the fine folks that put in the effort and the eye energy to get out here and truly run a phenomenal race. It was a great one. We saw a few cautions. We saw a few extra marital. Well, not really. It wasn't really anything that big. We saw some great racing. Tell you what, it was a fine time, and it was a fine look as these drivers come around and do what they got to do. I'm going to tell you what, I'm ready to go. Looking forward to it. When it comes to the next rounds that these drivers are going to be trying to complete here. Let us see. Race results coming at you here. It'll look as such. Cody B. Johnson's going to be your race winner. Sean Macklin second. Simley's going to be third. And the margin of victory there, very, very, very small. Wesley Donaldson finishes just, we're talking 11/100ths of a second behind Scott Simley. That's not much at all. Doing the math here. Yeah, about 11/100ths of a second. That's insane. That's a tough fourth place. That's for darn sure. 60 finishes in fifth. Chad Coleman in sixth. Mike Kelly, Justin Fuller, Mark Jorgensen Jr., Bobby Wetzel, your top 10. Look at Bobby go. Heck yeah, man. Welcome over, Raiders. I appreciate you. Listen to us. My raid mechanic. I do like that. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the. I'm going to start calling that raid a pit stop. We might want to change the name of that. Just call it a pit stop. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. We'll talk to you here in just a second, of course. Brian Macklin's going to finish in 11th. JP Phillips in 12th. Rivera Ryan, that is Tommy, the 99, finishes in 14th. Rebounding drivers tonight. Nelson Rivera, one of those drivers, and so was the 99. Bentley drops back to 15th. Jatina makes it back to where he started. I know he had some issues earlier as well. Randy Yoakum at 17th. Didn't get a chance to talk about the 8 as much as what I'd like to today, so we'll make sure that we continue to try to hit on that, put emphasis on that driver next week when we come back. Gerald Livingston's going to be in 18th. And then here is some more of your race results. Schrader, J.D., Hudson, Doug, Gabriel, Brian Wortman, all the drivers on the lead lap through 24th. Clint Campbell, Kevin Stone, Tyler Dalton, Barry Stevens, multiple laps down. Gary Wright finishes in 29th. Pedro Mojica finished in 30th. And what a run he had up until that one mistake can end your day. And I think that is where he was at. Eric Arnold finishes in 31st, and that 31 right where his number was there. Jeff Ryan, Dory Wood, Sean Anderson out early as it would be. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. My name is Jason. I do have and own this platform, which is weird to say and as awkward as I can be about welcoming in Raiders. Thank you so much for coming on over. And thank you, Cody, for bringing everybody in. We'll talk to you here as you get the winner. I know that you were talking to Sean. Sorry, Sean. We'll talk to you in a second. Congratulations, man. A good victory here and able to save something for the end. Walk me through this one. This was a good race.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it was just really hot track temp. We got up close to 130. So that first run, I was just trying to ride around and just fill it out and make it to the first stop, check tire wear, see what we were leaning on too much. And then we started having the cautions, and I knew that I didn't want to be in dirty air if we were to continue having cautions. So after that last one, I decided to just go ahead and push as hard as I felt comfortable pushing to try to maintain the lead, and then at the same time not wear my stuff out. But I was a little worried there that Sean was going to get back to us because I was pushing pretty aggressive. So it was a lot of fun. I was kind of shocked that I was able to stay out there like that.
Tell you what, 51 laps led. That's not a bad looking you know, a tabulation to add to it. But one of the things that I will say is that last run that you had, what were the tires doing? Describe how floating, because you guys look like you were floating.
Yeah, it was tough to hold on to. I was trying to just shove it in and keep the right front warm, and try to keep the right rear cool, but it wasn't really no keeping it cool. I think my right front was around 290 and my right rear was around 285. So we were keeping them even, but it was just hot. Track temp was real hot. It was fun, slick, and I know I was sliding around. I'm pretty sure everybody else was too.
Oh no, everybody was. Yeah, it looked like
Yeah.
it looked like everybody had a pair of ice skates on, and my dogs are barking. So apologies to everybody out there. I think my son may have come home. Uh, my dogs bark at nobody but my kid.
Yeah, ours do it too. We got two beagles, and they'll bark at. I think they'll bark at air.
Yeah, scared to leave. I don't know. She's a sloogie, so she's like a greyhound breed, and she's got a wide back. And anyway, that's Lucy. Those who've seen Lucy on our stream. Man, Cody, what a way to start the playoffs too. When it comes to trying to maximize points and maximize performance. Race one of the chase that has a tendency to kind of set the tone for the rest of the season. Now we're looking at let's see, you won. What is this? Your third win? Yeah, third win on the season. We got Darlington next week. What's the plan there as I check on your guys' points here?
Just stay out. Darlington, you always want to just kind of keep your nose clean, stay out of trouble, and keep it out of the wall as much as possible. Um, I feel decently confident at Darlington. I believe we got Iowa coming up in a few weeks, and I usually struggle at some of the shorter tracks. So once we get there, we'll just kind of buy our time and just ride around. Hopefully, try to close out a top 10 or something that week just to survive. And but next week should be a lot of fun. I do enjoy Darlington.
Darlington's one of my favorite tracks, especially in the trucks. Just because just how you can drive the corners and just the way you can throw it in. 11 lap advantage going into next week, Cody. This is it's going to be interesting to see how this chase format plays out for you folks. Congratulations once again. Give shout outs, of course.
I appreciate it, man. First off, shout out to you guys for doing the broadcast and all these guys in here that put together an awesome league to run in on Wednesday nights. And shout out, I think my wife and my son were spectating tonight the broadcast. So shout out to them for hanging in there and staying up kind of late watching. I appreciate whenever they do that. It's pretty cool, especially when we're able to close out with a win. That's always pretty cool. And like I said, just shout out to all the guys that we race with and share tips and tricks with to try to stay on top of our game and stay quick.
It's going to be all about maintaining how many Darlington stripes you don't get next week. And
that's it.
It's going to be fun. Cody, much love to you, man. Hope the stream went well. Of course, thank you for the raid over. Yes,
sir. Not a problem. Y'all have a good one.
That is Cody Johnson coming home. And thank you to Cody. And make sure you folks, I know that you came over, but if you're out there watching on any stream, C Johnson 08. It's Johnson with a Z. CJOHNZON, the number 0, the number 8 on Twitch. You want to make sure that you get out there and give him some love. Sean Macklin trying to track him down toward the end. Maybe just needed to get around old Wesley Donaldson a little bit faster to be able to have something to be able to stick it close. Man, oh man, what a run you had, though. Walk me through this one. Congratulations on a P2.
Yeah, man, like you said, if I had gotten around Wesley, if I could have gotten around him at the beginning of that run, that probably would have set me up to be a little bit better for Cody. But it just took me a while to get around him, and I think it was Bentley, going back and forth with them. So just leveled off with like 20 to go, and it was so loose. There was just really nothing I could do. I was trying to change up lines and see if I could find some speed to get to him, but it was just, tires were dead. So
it's hard to work around this track with that floaty feeling, and then you've got 2 and 3 wide in some situations. The front straightaway can be treacherous. Describe kind of that feeling to the people out there on what it's like with these simulated vehicles in your hands.
No, it's this track in particular is very loose. It's very, very difficult to one, save the tires, and two, be fast at the same time. So it's definitely a fine line that you have to find, and it's tough. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just super super loose.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened with again, folks. My microphone with this new setup is not it's not cool. I don't like it. No, what I was saying here as I was talking to myself, and apparently nobody could hear me there for a moment. One of the things that I would say about this racetrack is, you're on that knife's edge, and I said it during the broadcast. You're on a knife's edge where you're trying to manage the tire where you feel like you're Superman for about 5 laps, and then all of a sudden the engine you could hear the engine in these trucks when you guys were on 20 lap old tires. It almost sounded sick.
Yeah, it feels like you're going 10 times slower once tires fall off. It's pretty wild, and that's definitely what makes it so difficult for sure.
Tell you what, the fall off about almost 2.5, 3 seconds.
Yeah, about 3 seconds.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Man, oh man, crazy. For some drivers, only 2 seconds. How in the world? I'm not even going to guess. You guys are better at this than I am. Sean, always a pleasure. You are second in the point standings, of course, coming out of this race, going into Darlington. What's the plan for Darlington?
Darlington's a rough one for me, so we're gonna definitely do some practice and try to make something of it. That's the plan.
Time to survive. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I told Cody it's all about how many stripes you don't get. We're not here to tally those up. We're here to see.
Yeah.
But then again, you guys haven't really had a massive wreck that I haven't been able to throw a helicopter award at. So it is kind of the way it is. Sean, always a pleasure to get the chance to talk to you. Congratulations on the P2. It's going to be fun to see what you guys do next week. Give your shout out, brother.
Thank you, sir. I just appreciate you for putting on the stream and covering every week, and obviously all the admins and everybody here that puts Sim 500 together. So it's fun, man. I appreciate it.
John, we will see you next week. Go enjoy the rest of your races, brother.
Yes, sir.
It is the old 18. He is, I think everybody sounds tired, but everybody must have been watching the old election last night. I know I was. Scott, how are you doing? Congratulations. You had something for him. You were hauling ever loving you-know-what at them toward the end of that race. Congratulations on the P3 tonight. I think you had something for him.
Yeah, it worked out tonight. I actually felt pretty good on the longer run, even though it was crazy loose. But when we started the race, wasn't sure for sure what we were gonna do because they didn't really do a long enough run to find out if it just kind of plateaus, after that 20-30 laps or what. But we didn't get to find out because whatever, we ran like 30 laps. So I kind of just ran my pace thinking, if we had to go 55, I think I was good on fuel. I maybe had a half a lap to the good, but obviously that didn't happen. But yeah, it was a good race. Pretty fortunate to even, be in this thing. I think I missed the Talladega race, which kind of knocked me out. I had a work event that I couldn't make it back in time. So I'm lucky to be in. There's I think Wesley and EJ, I think, bowed out because they weren't going to be able to make all the races. So I was able to slip in this thing and fight and see if we can get as far as we can.
Tell you what, you're 6th in the point standings exiting this race. Well, technically, we're going to say tied for 5th. 13 points off of Cody, of course, winning absolutely everything. I'll start with Darlington with you because Darlington is going to be it's kind of one of those make or break tracks when it comes to being able to figure it out early and being able to control the race.
Yeah, it's That track has really grown on me. I never liked it in the beginning when I started sim racing, but it's kind of grown on me, which has made my finishes a little bit better. But we'll have to see what we can do in there, see what we can pull out, and see if we can get, have another good round here. Not a good round, but next race here, have a good finish and see if we can just keep moving that momentum forward.
Yeah, it's a chase format. I haven't seen a chase format since, 2001. I don't think I've ever seen a chase format on iRacing. So, which is cool because now it's 12 drivers mano a mano. I don't see a cutoff race. I don't see anything like that. It's basically
No cuts, no nothing. We're gonna be straight up here all the way. It looks like to Chicago. So
I like it. That's how I think NASCAR should do it. I really do. Either that or they need to. What were they? I think Kevin Harvick said it the other day. His recommendation was to. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. Gabriel mentioned. Gabriel's posting on Twitter already for us. He said that the race winner or the regular season champion should already have a berth into the round of 4. Second place should be in the round of 8. Third place should be in the round of 12, and so on. The fourth place in the series should be in the round of 16 or in a berth in the round of 16. I kind of like that, but I think the playoffs, something needs to change with the NASCAR playoffs. I like the chase format. When they first went to the chase format, I was a fan of it because it allowed things like this to happen. And you just kind of have to look forward. If you had to circle a track in the next four races, what's one that you're going to be, you're eyeballing it saying, I think that's my track.
Boy, I don't know. Maybe Chicagoland, that last finale, but we got to get there. And Iowa. I like Iowa, so between those two, I'm gonna really try to give it my all anyway. But change is good. I mean, I think Junior put up something too. I thought there was something that he was mentioning that he'd like to see or something like that. But yeah, change is good, just to shake it up and do something different. I mean, they can always revert back.
Or they could just go and overall point standings. Those things could happen too. They will never do that again. I wish they, then people would complain about Matt Kenseth again. And
right.
We like Kenseth. Kenseth's good people. He's a NASCAR Hall of Famer. You know what? Shush on Kenseth. It's a great day to be a sim racer. Scott, you did a great job tonight. Congratulations once again, my man. Give you shout outs. You got a P3.
Yeah, I gotta, thank Joey and all the admins that put this thing together, and I gotta thank the guys that weren't able to make the chase, so I could get in this thing and shake it up with these guys. Signature eSports, WBD Diecast, Turn 1 Heroes. I think Mike came up with a pretty good finish too, and starting this thing out. So we'll just keep plugging away and see what we can do moving forward.
Mike has got some fans that show up every once in a while out there that plug at him, give him the old number 2, the 2-finger salute. And I'm secretly rooting for the 9 truck every week just because he just seems to be there in the top 10. I know that I have to look again. Is Bobby in the playoffs? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
let's go, Bobby. I'm rooting for him. He might be an underdog to some of you guys, but he's made a fan out of me. And Scott, so have you, my friend. Congratulations once again. I look forward to seeing you next week.
All right, appreciate it.
That is Scott Semley coming home. And P, number 3. A great night of racing, folks. That's what that was. Fastest lap of the race, Wesley Donaldson scaling this one out and saying, hey, if you can do it, I can do it too. 31.449, so just under a 31.5 second lap. And that was on lap 65 of this race. He finishes in 4th. Again, your biggest mover of the race is Mark Jorgensen Jr. is up 17 spots from the start of the race. He had to do some battling. He was wrapped up early as well. Just lots of things happening for these drivers on the racetrack. You heard all 3 drivers talk about how hot it was. The track temperature just can be blistering, right? And it's crazy to see. So, folks, we love you. We appreciate you. We're going to get some sim racing in this week. I got to get some practice. I got to get behind the wheel because this Sunday, Signature Esports is having a Veterans Day race, 50 laps at Talladega in the Gen 6 Cup car, just for nostalgia purposes and for some money. It's going to be this, cash race. We're gonna try to pay out some drivers and raise some money for Mission 22. This is that time of year where I will tell you that we're going to start posting a hotline number in all of our streams coming up very soon. But I'm proud to support Mission 22, breast cancer awareness, and of course Toys for Tots every single year on everything that we do. You want to be a part of what we do? Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and make sure that you take care of everything that is you. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. Thank you to Sim500. Thank you to WBD Diecast. Make sure you check out sim500.com. You'll be able to see all of the links to all their sponsors and affiliates right there at the bottom of the page. It is an absolute blast and a pleasure and a privilege. And again, apologies about the mic issues that I've had. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed up. What it is just I don't have a Stream Deck right now, so I don't have a Go XLR anymore. We made some adjustments, so things are very, very, very much analog right now, and we're trying to do things a little bit different to give us a little bit more. I want that extra edge, Be focused on it. Be good. Be safe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Much love, Budgie.